And then there was a princess named Gigi, and she liked to sit on her throne and think and talk down to everyone. Yeah. Ooh, what's going on, print fam? It's your boy Kim. Welcome back to the print life. Yeah. It's 9:43 a.m. and I was gonna start the vlog, but I'm watching an episode of Tiger Belly, my favorite podcast with Bobby Lee. So I'll be back in a second.
And the ants just started swarming like.
My podcast is over. Tiger Belly, check it out. Came in here to try to print some films out this morning, and the computer is updating. Garbage. Need to sell it. Probably just gonna pack up the press on that and get it shipped out that way. And all of this shit, especially over here, needs to get organized, but probably not today, because some stuff came in the mail yesterday, and I want to show you guys about it today and set it up and mess with it and get that going. And also, I need to get the press crated up and ready to ship via UPS. Let's show you. I got a couple of packages that came in. That one. And this one! This is for our mobile screen print studio. Let's unbox it first. Be perfect. First, we got a nice miniature heat press. And this was the lightest heat press that I could find. I think it tips the scale at, let's take this bad boy out to our scale, 33.40 pounds. And I'm sure you can guess what this is. I tried to get the smallest one I could find. I might even keep these foam pieces because these are actually really durable. So this is the 15-inch Titan 3 matching color with the heat press. Looking good. Wish it came in green, but I'm actually considering switching the Print Life colors from that neon green to something else. Haven't decided what yet, but I'm strongly considering it. Anyway, the reason I got this is because I was at an event. They asked if we could do the customization thing, and at the time I said no, we cannot. I was like, well, you know, if I could get that thing and make it portable, it'd be another option that we can offer our clients. So the point of this equipment is going to allow us to offer true customization at these events. Like if someone wants to put their name on it, if they want to do the event and the date and some kind of shit like that, whatever they want to do, we can do it. If they want to have a bunch of different silhouettes of different, whatever. Hey, no barking at the boxes. See, whenever there's like foreign objects that Gigi's not used to, she barks at them. Tell them who the boss. Tell them who the boss is, Gigi. Tell them. Tell them who the boss is. She don't like them. She don't like it. We're gonna have to fix it. So this is going to allow us to offer true. That's enough. True customization to our clients. I mean, this is gonna be awesome. We can do it on koozies. We can do it on T-shirts. We can do custom names on the back of the T-shirt. We can do bags. Anything really. We could do custom stickers to put on water bottles. Whatever. The possibilities are endless. This excites me, man. I mean, yeah, I gotta admit, it does make me nervous, just the idea of putting this in a case and then letting the throwers or the baggage handlers, yeah, I say that very carefully because they don't handle the baggage, they throw it. But having them chuck this shit around, we're hired to do an event and then we show up and it's, you know, the mechanical parts aren't working. It's a little nerve-wracking. As long as we make good, solid cases and we suspend them within that case and there's a lot of shock absorption, it should be okay. So the cutter behind me comes with a Vinyl Master software, and within the software they give you a download link and the key. So this is cool. First thing I'm going to do, obviously, is download the software. Alright, ladies and gents, our software is officially activated. So I don't know if I just plug this bad boy in and let it ride. Let's see. Turn the power on. Recognize. It's initializing. First thing I will say is that Vinyl Master has got some seriously good tutorials, man. I'm going to make sure to do this with our software. We'll have just tons of videos covering everything so that we have a really large database. like this, because this is awesome. Almost any question you have can be answered by a video. Now, I don't always go through instructions like this, but because we're going to be taking this somewhere and I won't have time to troubleshoot it, I'll need to know how to use it when we're at these events. I'm going to make sure I know the ins and outs of the software and the drivers and how to manipulate the drivers and all that kind of stuff. Because, you know, sometimes these things, when you're trying to speak to a Windows machine via USB, they can get a little tricky. Sometimes you have to like change the ports out and stuff under the control panel or under the device manager. It can be tricky, so I got to know the ins and outs. So I'm going to spend some time figuring all that out. I think I've got that more or less installed. I haven't installed the actual cutting blade yet, but it's got some royal blue vinyl laying around here. Let's load it up. Do a test print, test cut, not print, test cut. But I think I need to get like a stand so that I can set the roll, you know, behind the thing here, not just have it sitting on the floor. See, on my Graphtec, you pretty much can just grab these sliders and just push them wherever you need them to go. There feels like there's a little bit of resistance on it, which makes me kind of nervous to just push it around, but I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Make sure get them nice and centered. Clamp the roller pinchers down like that. Okay, the next step is getting this cutter installed. Oh. Sorry, G. Well, there does not seem to be much in the way of a user manual for the Titan 3, and I don't want to risk screwing it up, so I'm actually going to go to the, what is this, US Cutter Titan website, just to figure this whole thing out.
Left and right will move the carriage. Up and down. Pressing the reset button simply brings the cutter back to its home.
So it comes with 3 different blades with 3 different angles. There's the 60, the 45, and the 30. I think I grabbed the 60, but we need to get the 30. 30 is for heat press vinyl, 45 is the most used, 6 is for thick materials, and of course I went for the thick material blade just because I wasn't paying attention. So I'm going to put the cover back on that one, and we're going to go with the 30 degree. So I popped the cover off of it, drop the blade into the cutter, and then I'm going to back it off until it's just barely poking out. Now it says that you can test it by dragging it. You can just literally draw on a piece of vinyl like this, and if it cuts out, but I'm pretty used to it. I just can tell like kind of where it's at. It's just barely have it poking out there. So once you have that set, it's hard to see this on camera, but I back this bolt off here, and then I drop the blade all the way in like that, and I tighten it back up. So it's seated when you can see the brass ring here is touching the top of the lock on the thing. Okay, so anyway, that's in.
When you first power the cutter on, you should see the name of the cutter displayed on the LCD panel.
I don't see enter. Oh, right here. Okay. So you go offline, or you hit the on-off button. Get the origin where you want it to go. Get the stuff where you want, and then you hit this enter button to set the origin, and now it kind of takes you back to the speed thing, so you know it's good to go. Now I'm going to hit the test button, and it starts cutting its test. That's pretty straightforward. Let's see if we got the depth right. We did a nice clean test cut. I have these 2 cuts in here. I want to see how easy this is to send to the cutter. I'm going to come up here to File. I'm going to go Cut Plot, Send to Cutter. Media width is 14, not 15. We also are going to make sure it's mirrored, right? Because this is heat press vinyl, so we read it from the back and then it heats on the thing. Let's go ahead and just send this bad boy to the cut and see if it pulls it off. I doubt it. Okay, I'm going to turn it off. It says to turn off the device. And then it says please turn it back on. We turn it back on. Operation device has been automatically detected and it is ready to use. Did I say automatically detected? I meant to say the device has been automatically detected and it's ready to use. So we're going to hit done. Let's go ahead and cut this bad boy, see what happens. So it's trying. First thing I'm going to say is compared to my Graphtec, which is an old Graphtec, and it has old drivers and stuff, and I can't even use it on Windows 10, it has to use Windows XP. The setup on this thing, with this thing and with Vinyl Master, the setup and the driver detectors and all that stuff was like, mwah. Now let's see if it weeds out. Because I opted for the cutter with the servo motor as opposed to the stepper motor, I mean, it cut some fine ass details, dude. It cut that out so clean. The main differences are the type of motors in them. The cheaper ones use what's called a stepper motor. It's a cheaper motor, and it does not allow as fine of details. The cuts aren't as detailed. Whereas any of the cutter or the plotters that come with a servo motor, you will find they're usually double or triple the price. But in exchange for that price, it can handle much finer details. It makes smoother contoured lines, especially with vectors, as opposed to the stepper. You might see like little jagged edges on the cut. I did a bunch of searching and shit like that. You know, you got your Graphtex, your Rollins. They're all $1,000 plus, even for the smaller 15-inch model. And then I found this Titan 3, 15 inches wide, which will handle most of your t-shirt vinyl cutting needs. And at 15 inches wide with a servo motor and the cutting software, the Vinyl Master Pro 3 4.0. I'll remember it at some point. With all of that, it was $700. But this is free promotion for them because it was super easy to set up. It was affordable. It was the most affordable servo vinyl cutter that you can get, as far as I can tell. And to me, that's a goddamn win. All right, now my very cool little US cutter heat press, my mini press. We're gonna come in here to hit this little setting. This is cool because it's touchscreen. So the first thing we're gonna do is hit settings. We're gonna set our temperature to, well, it's already set at 305. We're gonna set our seconds to, I mean, let's push it to 15 seconds. I think you only need to do it at 10 with Scissors Easy Weed, but we're gonna go 15. And that's in Fahrenheit. We're gonna let this get up to temp, and then we're gonna heat press this onto something. Hey Jesse, chuck me a scrap t-shirt, please. Kapow. Scrap t-shirt, check. Alright, we're getting close to temperature now, baby. Shout out to James here, gang. Don't know why his name just went in the thing. Weird. It's at 302, that's good enough. So let's go ahead and apply some medium pressure force. Counting down to 14 seconds. 13, 12, 11, 10, 8, 7. And you have to be on the ball. It doesn't have the auto pop feature. So it beeps. And you gotta release it yourself. That is one customized item. Thanks for calling Monument. This is Cam. How may I help you? Dude, I'm slacking. Let's see what we got. I'm so absent-minded when it comes to like sending tracking numbers and responding to emails. I'm a shit. So, you know who you are, Tanner. Sorry, you got the tracking number now. Yeah, we used to have tracking attached to our invoices, but for some reason there's a glitch in the existing system, and again, I'm not updating that system. It doesn't attach the tracking number to the client's invoice. I can see it from the admin side, but they can't see the tracking number from their side, so it's a little glitch in the existing system. I'm not paying to fix it because we're not fucking with that one anymore, but it'll be fixed on the new system. God, I'm so excited to have that done. It's getting so close. It's getting so close. I got these camo shirts in from LAT. I thought they were pretty rad looking. Pretty good fit, man. Not bad. Not bad. I got a large and extra large. I typically like to wear my shirts a little baggier, but this is pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie, man. Okay, so I just had a really cool client drop in. Shot the shit with him for a little while. Shout out to you. Thanks for hanging. It's been all day, okay? And this motherfucker has been on the same 24-piece job since he got in at, what time did you get here? 11:06. Now that's money well spent. We've been messing with all kinds of different ink combinations, and sometimes they work out really well, but when they don't work out, they really don't work out. The issue we're having with this one is the royal blue. We cannot get that shit to lay down smooth and not look splotchy. We've tried it on water-based underbases, regular plastisol underbases, different mesh counts. It just looks splotchy. And this is this Super Royal from Wilflex. I tried the regular Light Royal from Wilflex. Yeah, like, it just looks splotchy. Look at this. Just horrendous. And that is Wilflex Plastisol over an acrylic underbase and a Plastisol underbase. So what we're gonna do now is use Matsui acrylic water-based royal blue and see if that gives us better coverage. You know, this was a cool vlog. I'm really excited about the new vinyl cutters. I'm excited to get that thing in our lineup for our mobile screen print studio. So y'all know what you gotta do. Take care of yourselves, print fam. Peace out.